Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I have another makeup tutorial for you today. This one is going to be on a super glowy summer makeup look. So I'm just going to be starting out by buffing in my foundation. I am using the L'Oreal True Match Lumi, and this is just the original formula. This one is in the color W3. So I'm just going to apply the first layer of that and then add any more where I think I need a little extra coverage. So after I have my foundation down, I'm going to go back over with a damp beauty blender. I feel like sometimes when I apply my foundation with a flat kabuki brush, it leaves little strokes. I love applying my foundation with the Sigma F80, but then sometimes I just feel like there's little lines in the foundation. So going over quickly with a beauty blender seems to fix that problem right up. Next, I'm just going in with a concealer, and I am going to be concealing quite heavily just because I want to have a very youthful, glowing looking under eye. So I'm going to apply that just where I would underneath my eyes in a triangle shape, and then just down the bridge of my nose, and then kind of in a little palm tree like thing on my forehead. So I'm just going to take my beauty blender again, which needs to be cleaned, don't judge, and I'm just going to be blending all of that concealer in. So after the concealer's good and blended in, I'm going to be going back in with my Pure Cosmetics dual-ended contour stick. This one is in the shade medium, and I'm just applying this anywhere I would normally put my cream contour. So my cheekbones, sides of my nose, forehead, and then I'm also doing the bottom of my jawline, and I'm just going to start to blend this in with the same brush that I used for my foundation. So I'm just using that Sigma F80 and then blending this in until it's all nice and seamless and looking really bronze. Once I get to my nose, I break out that beauty blender again and I kind of squish the sides in so that I can get that contour real good on the side of my nose. And then since I have a bump, I love to go back in with some bronzer and put it right on that bump, because anything we bronze up recedes and anything we highlight brings forward. So basically what I'm saying is push that bump back down, girl. What I just did here was I ran the lighter shade right underneath my contour just to kind of make my cheekbones look a little bit sharper. So I'm just blending that out with my beauty blender. This is definitely one of those looks where you put a lot of effort into looking effortless, so just hang in there with me. I'm just taking a couple colors from the shade Light palette, the lighter two, and I'm applying that underneath my eyeballs and then on the tops of my eyelids and then where my eyebrows should be. Okay, so for sake of time, I didn't do my eyebrows on camera. Today I'm going to be using the 35o palette from Morphe and mixing this color and this color. And I'm going to just start blending that into my crease area. For right now, I'm not too worried about laying down too much color. This is going to serve more as our transition. So just make sure that this is nicely and evenly blended into your crease and then kind of up towards your brow bone. To add a little bit more warmth, I'm going to go back in with just this shade alone. This is just a very orangey, peachy color, and this is just going to build really nicely over that base that we just laid down. Since it kind of had a mix of this color in it, it tends to blend really nicely when you do it that way. So just again with a fluffy brush, just throwing a little bit of that back into the crease. For my lid, I'm going to be taking this Tarte Smolder Eyes bronze little pen thingy, and I'm just going to be running this all over my lid area, and then I'm going to be blending it out with my finger to warm up the product. Please excuse my nails. Holy crap, I had a horrible catastrophe with acrylic nails. I will explain in a video later, but oh my gosh, my nails are wrecked. So anyway, I'm going to be putting that along my lower lash line as well, and then just using a little smudge tool on the end of that pencil to blend that out. So the next shade I'm going to use is this beautiful gold right here, and I'm just going to apply that with my finger over that base that I just put down. All of the colors in this palette are already very pigmented, but having that base is really just going to pull up the intensity of this gold shimmery color. So that's why we did that. It helps out a lot, and this is looking absolutely gorgeous. So now I'm just taking a fluffy brush and pulling that shimmer up into the crease. Then we're going to darken up that outer third a hair more with this color right here. It's just a good old medium brown, and I'm just going to be applying this into the outer third and then kind of dragging that into the center part of my crease, but really focusing it on that outer edge. Then with that same brush, I'm going to drag that onto the lower lash line as well. Since it's a really soft, diffused look, I'm not worried about being too precise. And then with a clean blending brush, just going over everything one last time. Alright, and the last color I'm using is this gorgeous shimmery shade right here. I'm going to be applying that right to the very center of my lid for a little extra dimension. And then I'm also going to be using this color right in the inner corner for a highlight. On my lower lash line, I'm going to be using this Makeup Forever Aqua XL. It's like a chocolatey brown eyeliner, and I'm just going to be running this along the outer third of my waterline. For my top liner, I'm going to be using this Pixie Beauty Black Liner. This is just a felt tip liner, and I'm going to be applying this in a relatively small wing. Small for me, maybe not small for everybody, but I'm just going to be showing this here. I've showed you guys this a million times. If you want an in-depth tutorial, that will be linked down below. So that is the look. Then I'm going to be applying some mascara and just getting my eyelashes ready for some falsies. Okay, so I just realized I didn't show which false lashes I used, but they are the Socialize Vixen lashes, and I have them on here. So now what I'm doing is taking this beautiful Pure Cosmetics bronzer and these top three more matte shades here, and I'm just going to be applying this to the contours of my cheeks. I'm not even gonna lie, this went on way darker than I expected it to. So I spent quite a while blending that out, but it's okay. End result was gorgeous. So I'm just going to keep blending away at my bronzer, and then for my highlighter, we're going ham, you guys. I'm using the Champagne Pop by Becca, and I'm just applying this with that chunky fan brush right to the highest points of my cheekbones, and I'm going to be using a lot of highlighter, you guys, like probably more than I would normally use, but we are all about that glow for this look, and it turned out amazing. So for my nose, I'm going to be putting a little of this highlighter on the tip of my nose and not taking it up all the way because, again, we have the bump situation. So I'm doing it at the ball of my nose and then kind of right in between my eyebrows just to kind of give the illusion that my nose is longer than it is. And I'm going to be taking the Pure Hollywood Liquid Lippy from Anastasia, and that is the color of choice for this look today. I am just going to be applying that like normal. Then once I have that on before it's fully set, I'm going back in with that Champagne Pop like right in the center of my bottom lip. This is just going to give it a little extra pouty look and just kind of make it pull forward a little bit. I don't know, it just looked really nice with all the rest of the highlighter, and it kind of gives you more of a 3D effect. And then I just put kind of a clear gloss on it, and this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked it, and I will see you guys in my next one.